Well, we are here, as I told you, in this wonderful American typical neighborhood where we are exploring, well, just this virtual environment. It's very nice.
Wow, it looks amazing. Like stepping into a postcard. What are some of the first things you'd want to show our viewers?
Well, we're walking along this street. It's a very traditional neighborhood with plenty of these buildings. They are, I think, apartments buildings, right?
Yeah, they definitely have that apartment building vibe.
That,
Lots of windows, maybe even some little balconies. Do you think folks are at home right now peeking out at us?
yeah, and these stairs that are for emergencies, how do you call them technically?
Fire escapes. They always make
Oh,
shit. I love fire escapes.
fire escapes. Very nice. Yeah, there are some fire escapes in here. There are some signs here and there. There are some boxes. I don't know what they have inside, but it's very full of stuff in here.
Mystery boxes. Maybe there's treasure inside. Or or someone's just really bad at unpacking.
Yeah, I don't really
What else?
know. And we have these also these structures for construction or repairing buildings. How do you say andamios in English?
Scaffolding.
Scaffolding, right? Scaffolding. How do you spell that?
Scaffolding spelled Scaffolding. Good for the curious climber,
Okay.
but not so great for escaping imaginary monsters, if you ask me.
You're completely right. Scaffoldings, that's exactly what we can see in here, here and there. And guess what? There are also some very curious, yeah, some stuff abandoned in here. That's weird.
Abandoned stuff. Now
Yeah, I
you've
can
piqued
see
my
a
curiosity.
tent. I can see a teddy bear, and I also see a guitar and two big speakers and also a microphone.
Whoa, okay. Live music in an abandoned urban environment. This sounds like
Yeah,
the start of an indie film.
I
Did
don't know
someone
what
just leave a.
happened. I don't know what happened. We can see even on the top of the guitar some, how do you say, fajos de billetes,
Wads of cash? Like
wads of
someone just.
cash. Yes, exactly. Somebody just abandoned them there.
Okay, this is getting stranger by the minute. Are jewelry store robbers really setting up a band now?
I don't really know. I cannot say. But yeah, this is kind of weird. The streets are almost empty, but do see some people doing kind of. They are jogging. They are doing exercise. I will approach one of them. Yeah, it's a lady. Oh, but she's escaping. Hey, you. Hello. Can you hear me? Hey, no, she's not talking to me at all.
Eerie. She doesn't look too friendly.
And
Maybe she's just intent
yeah, and here comes
focused
another. Here
on.
comes another. Hello. Can you hear me? No.
Are they? Oh, thank goodness. For a second there, I thought we'd stumbled into a zombie movie.
Zombie movie, come on. No, they don't seem to be dead. They are just maybe private. Maybe they do not like, to talk to strangers. How do you say extraños in English? Strangers.
Yeah, I think stranger is the perfect word. Maybe these folks are deep in thought or just.
Yeah, something like that. And look, there is this how do you call these things where you put coins in so as to be able to park at the street?
Parking meters.
Parking meters, those ones. Yeah, there is also a parking meter in here. There are also these machines of soda. How are they called?
Vending machines.
Vending
You th-
machines. That's exactly what it is. It's a vending machine with different types of drinks inside. I think they are not only sodas, but also some alcoholic drinks.
Whoa. A little sip for the street musician?
But is it possible for you to drink at the street in an American city?
Good casing on. I wouldn't know firsthand, but I bet it depends on the city and the specific rules. Some
Right.
places are pretty chill, others are stricter.
In,
Maybe we
in
should ask local.
Mexico,
Oh, wait.
in Mexico is definitely prohibited to drink at the street. If a policeman looks at you drinking at the street, you will be taken to jail. No, not to jail, but you will be taken to the governance office.
Oh, strict. Sounds like you know a thing or two about ordinances. So, what's the vibe in this American neighborhood? Seems pretty relaxed so far.
Yeah, it's very nice. The buildings are very cool, but there's something strange that I've noticed. There are these supermarkets, supposedly supermarkets because they are really small shops that have the, how do you say, las puertas abiertas de par en par.
Wide open doors.
Wide
Like they're just
open doors, wide open doors. Exactly. These supermarkets, supposed supermarkets, have the wide open doors, but there's nobody inside. There are no products. It's basically empty. You can only see a computer, a cashier, and this typical piece of furniture where you put the product so as to be registered by the machine. How do you call this?
a ghost town supermarket. Spooky and kind of sad, don't you think?
Yeah, but
Maybe they're
how
just
do you call this piece of furniture in supermarkets where you place your products so that the cashier registers them automatically?
conveyor belts.
Conveyor belt. That's exactly what it is. Though it doesn't seem to be functioning, and it has a screen on it, and it's empty. The cashier it's open. Oh my God! And there's money inside, just abandoned in here. That's very cool.
This whole neighborhood is giving me serious abandoned set of a movie vibes. Maybe it's like a time capsule from the past. Or maybe
Well, maybe. And and I can tell you that there are these beautiful. How do you say postes de luz in English?
street lights.
Street lights, exactly. There are a number of street lights, very well distributed, and also these beautiful trees with yellow. How do you say hojas in English?
Leaves.
Yeah,
They're changing color with the season. It's almost
exactly.
fall vibes, right?
Exactly. These yellow leaves. So it seems to be autumn in here, fall, and it's very beautiful. I mean, the neighborhood is very, very well, like created because it's basically a piece of art. Oh my God! And it just got dark suddenly, like it is getting, like night is starting.
Whoa, yeah, the lighting just shifted. You weren't kidding about this being a movie set vibe. It's getting kind of spooky now.
Right. Yeah, the light shifted. That's precisely the expression. Well, I think it's time for us to finish this interaction. It was lovely. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you very much for accompanying me.
Anytime. I had a blast exploring this strange, beautiful neighborhood with you. Until
Yeah,
next time, happy
and we will
teaching.
have other adventures. That for sure.
I can't wait.
Take care, okay? See you next time.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.